Hi Taurus, welcome into your part 2 video of 2023. So now we're going to read the last 2 quarters of the year, July, August, September, and then final quarter, October, November, December. Taurus, what's going on for my Taurus, please, in the love world? July, August, September. I only did this 2-part video for just Aries and Taurus because you guys are my highest ranking, and this was just like my version of saying thank you. I will do something for the other zodiac signs, something similar, but not as detailed as these were. Give me a little more, please. I think a lot of you guys are dealing with some sort of separation in the 3rd quarter. Pay attention to the red flags. I think the reason why it's telling you that is because what's happening to you guys in your love life, the 3rd quarter of the year, you really truly need to recognize how to protect yourselves, how to put up some boundaries, because when it comes to you guys and the people that you love in your life, you do anything for them. You literally lay out the welcome mat and you go above and beyond for family. The problem is, it's not you, it's the external environment that you deal with, because people will take advantage of your kindness because people just don't fucking know when to stop. They just don't. So you're getting a lot of these cards that are talking about you loving yourself first, okay? And there might be some sort of separation here with somebody in regards to love. It doesn't have to be your partner per se. It can be anywhere between like a family member, a friend, somebody that you used to work with. It can apply to that. Now, let me just not, go off on a tangent. Let me organize all of these cards out for you, and then we'll begin. We'll go into your challenges for the quarter, what or who is coming towards you, the surprise, and then the overall outcome. I feel as if the challenges that you deal with is where you can mitigate your problems, and your advice could fall into the same lane. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's get some cards from the Angels of Abundance for career, health, wealth, and career. Whatever you seem abundance in your life can be love also. Abundant angels. I did pull one card before and then the camera fell. I'm going to leave it alone. And I'll tell you in a minute, because I pulled a card from the Kipper deck. Kipper is very specific, so it's not going to apply to everybody. But it is very, very specific. Also, I'm just as I'm getting downloaded messages, the reason I just blurt them out to you and I tell you because I'll forget them. And if they're intuitive messages that come out, those are the ones that you need to hear. I'm being told about clean food for you, meaning taking care of your health, your bodies, your state of mind. Clean food for your mind, thinking. Something to do with that in the 3rd quarter for you. Interesting. You have a lot of things going on in the 3rd quarter. It's like there's a lot of like amendment, like amending or mending fences and fixing something here. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead. Let's begin. What is the challenges for my beautiful Taurus clan? A 3rd quarter, July, August, September 2023, Spirit. What's their challenges for Taurus? Guys, you're going to be stuck between, I feel like it's a lot more of like 2022. The only difference is you've made a choice already for a lot of you guys, but I think you might suffer from some doubts of some kind because you have the 2 of Swords, right? This is trying to decide between 2 paths, 2 choices, 2 roads, and it can be anywhere between your career, jobs, people, paths to follow. But you do have an Aries energy here with the Emperor, and then again with the Queen of Wands, which is the Mistress card for me. So there's a situation here where this is challenging you in the third quarter. All right. Whether this is an affair with somebody, or just the person in itself, okay? Because you still have separation going on in third quarter. And this is you trying to decide who's the right path, the right person for you. The reason there might be some sort of separation is there's a fundamental difference between the two of you. I'm going to clarify and see what that's all about. The Queen of Wands, from all intents and purposes, is definitely somebody, and you know you're my queens, whether you're male or female. This is being third-party energy or dealing with third-party energy, whoever this person is. And then the Emperor, which is the father of your children, quite literally your father, somebody that's of a huge age gap with you, whether that is you or somebody else. Let me clarify and see what's going on here. And I feel like it's between these two people, these two energies in your third quarter. And this is your challenge, all right? Dealing with this aspect. What is the Emperor, please? Just the Emperor, please. Thank you. This is holding on to somebody that you either is in love with you or you have feelings for them, all right? Because I just wanted to know who the Emperor was, and this is emotional availability for someone you're holding on to. All right, somebody where you weren't able to get some love off the ground or initiate some sort of path here. All right, let's see. Universe, angel, spirit guides. What's going on here with this overall? Why is this a challenge to them? That was the Manifestor card. Interesting. Holy shit, I just noticed it. The Magician. The Magician. And the Tower. All right, so this is an important message, guys. You need to be careful in the third quarter that while you're trying to manifest something for your future, be careful that you don't tear down something else in the interim or in the process of what it is that you want to do or are doing, okay? So this is why it's being a challenge for you, okay? Because you have the Magician and the Tower. You're trying desperately to manifest something which might inadvertently bring down something else in structure for you. But maybe this is also something you want to do, because this is a big challenge for you guys. Because I have the page of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something's just not moving forward. Something's just like stuck and it can't proceed. And naturally, when we're at the stage of twos, you are stuck until you make a decision. When you make a choice, you're moving forward. You're literally living your life. You're moving. You're not stuck. But this is something that you feel might be challenging you and holding you back. This person, this energy, this situation. Here you are trying to manifest something, but then maybe you want to manifest this third-party disaster to go the fuck away, or this person's third energy to go away, or, you know, manifest some sort of collapse so you can restart something new. This is a big thing for you in the third quarter. What's coming towards, or who or what is coming towards my Capricorn? Did I just say Capricorn? I meant Taurus. You're probably dealing with a Capricorn in the third quarter. My Taurus. What or who is coming towards them? Now that I said that, I should do them next. Yeah, Ace of Swords, naturally. So who or what you're doing or dealing with, you're communicating here with someone or something in regards to seeing if there's some kind of potential or some kind of viability in the situation that you're dealing with in this third quarter. That's what's coming towards you. Let me clarify. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Oh my God, of course. Angel answers. Get more information. That's what the Ace of Swords is trying to say. Get more information. You need to get more information. So you do have a separation coming on with somebody, okay? And then forgiveness also came out. So naturally, Spirit's like, you can't just let it be like that because you're at a crossroads. You need to get more information and forgiveness needs to take place. Whatever or whoever the third energy can possibly be, if there even is one, or if this is you. You need more information. Ace of Swords. This is what's coming to you. Truth. Speaking. Putting your cards on the table. Oh, okay. And this is pivotal, okay? Because let me explain why. Yes, there's going to be some guilt, regret, and remorse over the past with this Five of Cups. These are the clarifiers now, because this is what we are chatting about with the Ace of Swords. You're collaborating here regarding a third energy or a third situation. Whether you're married and you're talking about your kids, third energy. Whether you're talking about yourselves and there's an ex involved, third energy. Whether you are involved with an affair, third energy. Whether mother-in-law is sticking her nose in a situation, third energy. That's it. This is what we're talking about. You guys are trying to get more information with somebody here that you might separate with. And there is going to be some guilt, regret over the past. But here you are waffling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over this situation. But you are trying to start a new chapter. And it feels like finally, in a way. Yeah, and you are going to get some justice. That's what that Ace of Swords is trying to tell me. Because that's the feeling I was feeling. Especially when I see justice in the upright position. This is karmic justice. Some of you, I don't know if this is something to do with literal separation, like legal separation. Because you also, for some of you, I told you this is going to be specific for a few of you, not all of you. The house card came out. The house card talks about moving homes, houses, whatever. But at first, I felt like this was for you, Taurus, an upgrade, not a downgrade, an upgrade. And then at the bottom of the deck, which was interesting, was courthouse. So this is the legality behind you either buying a home or going to court and getting a home or doing something here. But this feels like an upgrade, this house. It's like moving on up. So there's that too for you in the third quarter. All right, let's continue. Spirit, angel guides, come and tell me, what is the surprise for my Taurus, please? And a lot of you also, for your Angels of Abundance card, because I'm looking at house before I forget to mention this, you have take a divinely guided chance. This is taking a risk of some kind with a business or even buying that home we were just talking about. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And you're ready. That's what it says here. You're ready. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, that is no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And that's that. So for all intents and purposes, your house can actually be a business. Let's continue. Here's your surprise. Knight of Wands. Here comes Mr. Romance, Mrs. Romance. Coming in on their little horse over there, having a little bit of fun with you, but not validating, not vindicating. All right, so this is the surprise. Now, either you're doing this or this is being done to you. But I would want to say, please watch out for this, because somebody is coming in here for just a good time. All right, and I see you being hopeful and positive that this might change. So please go ahead and clarify this for me. Yep, this is a fresh new start in love. But somebody is just not coming correct, is what it feels like. This is not coming in correctly. All right, and that's why there's a lack of vindication here, even though this is a fresh new start in love. So maybe this is a surprise to you. Like you thought it would be different. Oh, yes, you did. You thought it was going to be different. You manifested this, and you thought that this person, situation would be entirely different. And it wasn't. The moon in reverse. Things get revealed to you and shown to you. Somebody here does want a fresh new start in love, and they finally reveal it, but the way it's coming in, it's not coming in correct. And it gets revealed to you this way. And for some of you guys, you're like, it's not what I thought it was. In some ways, that's good. In some ways, it's bad. The way it's good in the sense that it's not going to hold you back or hold you down or kill you in a way. It helps you just move on. Others of you, it's just that you weren't able to manifest what you wanted. But it's coming, because I see it back here at the back of the deck. You manifesting somebody emotionally available. Although it's fun and frisky in the beginning, you turn into a happy couple with wish fulfillment. Which I believe is probably happening for you in the last quarter. So, with all of this said, Spirit, go ahead and tell me what's coming towards, what's the overall outcome for my Taurus? Overall outcome, please. Okay, so the reason that there is some sort of separation or there's a lack of success here with somebody, with this person, like I said, they're not coming towards you correctly. Something here makes you feel like it's not balanced, it's not fair, it's not karmically correct. It is hurting every party involved, okay, with the justice in reverse. Mostly because somebody's not putting in any effort at all. Because this knight walks in, has fun, and walks right back out. Hi, here I am. Okay, have a nice night. Now I got what I needed. Ciao. Not fair. No work, no effort. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Strength. Somebody resisting, somebody holding back. So this is kind of the outcome of what's going on. And again, this is why you also have separation. I know that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, Elvis is just depressing. It's this, it's that. I'm like, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you what the cards are showing you. So you're prepared. I'm showing you what your challenges are. I'm showing you what's coming towards you. I'm showing you what might surprise you. And then I'm giving you your overall outcome, of which all of these things you can change, right? Because look what your spirits are telling you. Get more information. That means you got to communicate, because you had the Ace of Swords right there. There is forgiveness coming for whatever this whole separation situation. I see a house change over there. Some of you are being divinely guided. Rejection is protection. You're meant to go somewhere else, Taurus. You're meant to be with people who are better for you. A different environment. People who are going to elevate and lift you. Whether that's in a new workplace, whether you move, or whatever it is that you do. You're growing exponentially, and you need to change that environment to suit your new needs. It's like when I constantly look at my hermit crabs. We have these 2 hermit crabs that I bought from my daughter, and when we first got them, you know, the guy's like, good luck. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, they die so quickly. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, but just don't tell your kid that. I was like, whatever. They're like, just make sure you put shells in the cage so they can leave their little shell and go to their bigger shell. We did that. And guess what? We watched them thrive. We've had them for over 1.5 years. They're still fine. And they went through the deep freeze with me, mind you. I thought they were going to die in the deep freeze, because the temperature in the house was clocking at 30 degrees, like an igloo. We watched them come out of their little shells and go into the bigger shells. This is you guys. This is what you're doing. You're leaving your little shell and you're going into your big shell. That's what's happening to you, Taurus. And I see this like kind of happening to you in the 3rd quarter. That's why I'm sitting here saying these things to you. Like, I see this here, like it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's showing me your growth. It's showing me your development, but you're not exactly getting what you want, but you will eventually in 2024. So let us continue and see what the last quarter brings you, and to see if my suspicions are correct. They usually are. Nobody's meant to suffer forever, okay? Nobody. Everyone has a breaking point. And usually spirit pushes us to our breaking point sometimes is to force ourselves to either change ourselves or change our environment, because we know we can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. It's not going to happen. This isn't the lottery. You keep playing the same numbers and then you might hit it. No. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what's going on in the final fourth quarter of 2024? Oracle, Spirit Guides, please help best guide me for Taurus in their final quarter. Please best guide me. Let me see what they need to see for their greatest and highest good. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys keep getting religious factors. Now I really want to clarify this card, because you had it just now in the third quarter too. This is just telling me that you have some kind of fundamental difference here with somebody. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is what I mean about frequency. You and somebody are not on the same frequency. Definitely not in the same level. Like, you're in a bigger little shell and someone else is not. And just in case you were wondering, our two little crabs' names is Shelly and Sheldon. My 8-year-old named them. I was like, oh, that's brilliant. So funny. Love Yourself First is at the bottom of the deck. I just got telling Aries the same analogy about loving yourself first. You know, when you're on an airplane and, you know, when the airplane goes into crash mode, the oxygen masks come out and they always say to you, first the parents, then the kids. Because if you pass out, how are you going to take care of your kids? Right? So you put on the mask first and then you help your kids. Worst case scenario, you're okay enough to resuscitate them because they can't resuscitate you. So this is not the greatest analogy, but in the same sense about loving yourself first. You love you. You love yourself, and you're happy and you're grateful for your fulfillment in your life. Then you're able to do this for everyone else. There's nothing to give when your cups are dry. Nothing. So when your cups are dry, you got to go out and refill them somehow, some way. Right, Taurus? You have to love yourself first. Well, this is calling in your soulmate. Make the effort. Interesting. Tell me more about Taurus in the final quarter. Problem with Taurus, I feel like sometimes, like, once you guys make up your mind in regards to loving someone, that's it. They got you wholeheartedly. And sometimes the other people across from you don't know what they have before them. They don't really know the treasure that they have before them when they have someone like you. So the task for you, Taurus, is to realize who gets that from you. Who's allowed to enter your sphere, your energy, your orbit, to get that, to have that of you, your worth, your value. All right, so I'm going to show you the bottom of this deck because it says not the right time. So whatever it is that you're planning in the final quarter, you're going to need some more information and you're going to need help, whether this is to do something with work or a relationship that you want to maybe possibly explore. Now might not be the right time in this last quarter. Angels of Abundance, career, health, and wealth, please. What's going on for Taurus in their final quarter? You can't do things by yourself, Taurus. That's a fact. You need help. And you got a big ass community that maybe you're afraid to ask them because you just assume they don't want to help you. They're somebody. You need to find the people who are willing to help you because all of these cards are pointing in that direction. You're trying to lift a heavy load on your own. I can see it. You're like, what's that? Who's that? Is it Cepheus? the boulder on his back and he's like going up a mountain constantly over and over again. That's you. You're just taking on these burdens after one after the other. I see it here. And you're not asking for help. And you need to. That's why you got love yourself first. This is why you have helpful people. And this is also why you have the courage to ask for help. All right, let's continue. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what's the challenge in the final quarter? What's the challenge? For Taurus, please. The Hermit and Death. I literally just told you the whole entire Hermit story. And that is your challenge. I can't even believe I have chills. I just got done telling you the whole entire Hermit story, and that's literally falling in your challenge. So everything I said before, repeat here with the Hermit card. Knowing to grow, knowing that you are growing, that you're changing old ways of thoughts and process. This is your challenge, to make these wise decisions, to be with yourself and see them for yourself, that you're growing. You're like those hermit crabs. You're coming out of the little shell and you're going into a bigger shell. All right? You're transforming, quite literally. Death and the Hermit, you're literally transforming. Others of you might be literally challenged by something from your past that had ended. And a lot of you need to just kind of maybe either get some closure and finalize this, because this is what's challenging you, because you keep, reminiscing over the past, the good times with the Six of Cups. But then the Knight of Swords is the challenge. It's the communication in regards to dealing with something from the past. These are your challenges to heal yourself. Truly, truly heal yourself, Taurus. Clarify this. Everything Spirit does for us is for our greatest and highest good. And when I say highest, it means to constantly have you evolving. We cannot stay in one place or situation. Yeah, you're leaving things behind that is like third-party situations, gross third energy. You're mentally disengaged. You want to mentally disengage from things that are not changing for you. Actually, these are all in your challenge position. So this is what you need to do. Getting yourself removed from third energies. Things that have no luck behind them or are just not changing. They're not doing anything for you. They're not elevating you. They're not helping you. And in fact, they're obstacles for you. They're in your way. Right? And you mentally disengaging from this situation, going towards your wish fulfillment and allowing yourself to put yourself out there to see what it is that you want, so you can breathe and live like a normal person. Like, was I ever, this is you, Taurus, right now, in the final one, was I ever afforded the ability to be like, hey, what do I want? What do I like? I don't even know, because I'm constantly responsible. I'm constantly taking care of everything. I'm constantly doing this. I'm constantly doing the right thing. I'm like, beating my drum, just doing this thing over and over again. Did I get a chance to see what I like? Maybe I'm changing as a person. I want to see that. I want to see that for myself. That's your challenge. That growth that we're talking about. That transformation. Letting go of the past. If you need closure and you can't get it, you're going to have to give it to yourself. For some of you. Because you really need to go see. Put yourself out there. What truly is your desire. Or what really makes you happy. Mentally disengaging from things that are not changing. That have no luck at all. Anything that's like a third-party energy or just frivolous energy, because this is also frivolous energy. Sometimes in combination, it's a good card. Other times, it's just like nothing. It's like partying, having fun, drinking, celebrating. So it can also be third energy. Frivolous energy. This is what you need to do. This is your challenge, guys. Let's see who or what is coming towards you in the final quarter of 2023. Knight of Swords, temperance, balance, healing, restoration. Interesting. Let's see. Clarify this, please. So you might be getting that closure I was just talking about. Yep. Somebody comes back to talk to you and work things out with you. See? Third party energy. I mean literally. 3, 3, 3. Waiting to work things out with the third energy. And there you are, the Queen of Pentacles. Having sleepless, like you don't want to worry about this. This is what's coming towards you. All right, so what is coming towards you is that there is somebody who has been just, whoever you might have separated with in the recent past, according to the end of 2023, which is because you had separation in the quarter before, that person keeps an eye on you, all right? Always has, probably always will. Comes, rushes in to communicate something with you, and it can be closure, and it's clarified by somebody sneaking back, being sneaky about it. But this is you restoring balance within yourself, all right? When this person comes back, whether it's to give you closure or hear the things you need to hear, you get a little excited about the future. You find your footing again within your own element, being this Queen of Pentacles, but you are sitting here waiting to see what's going to happen with the third party energy. You're going to wait and see. So that's what or who is coming towards you. And this is it, clear as day. Waiting to see what's going to happen with third energy. Helpful people are around you. You need more information than this, quite literally this. The Page of Swords is get more information. When this person comes back, I don't know what they're saying to you because they rush back. You did make an effort. All right. And you did also get calling in your soulmate. And then the religious factors. So Spirit, tell me what this is. What is religious factors? Because that came out twice. So this is something that you're dealing with the whole second half of the year. This is dropping the hot potato mistress or Mr. card. This is the third energy. Quite literally, this is the third energy person. Again, I told you what third energies are. But this is dropping it like a hot potato. Yeah. 6 of Wands in reverse. There's no win. There's no win in a third energy. All right. There's no validation. There's no vindication. There's no acknowledgement. So if you are the mistress or the mister, this is why you keep getting religious factors. There's a dismissal on this. All right. The bottom of the deck is justice. Being fair, balanced, and honest with all parties involved. And whoever this third energy is, there is something fundamentally different between your religious or your spiritual path. Like I said, it's probably your frequency. Because anybody who's spiritually woken and others who aren't, you guys are in different vibes. Completely different channels altogether. All right. Can you clarify the other ones? Calling in your soulmate. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, your soulmate is coming towards you guys, for those of you especially who are single, but slowly and surely. Others of you that aren't married or with somebody, it's moving ahead just cautiously. It's proceeding, but cautiously. And they can be your soulmate. Others of you that are single, your soulmate's coming. It's just taking some time with this Knight of Pentacles because it's the slowest knight in the deck, but it's solid. It's paved with gold. It's not frivolous. It's not flaky. Now, let's get back to, what's a surprise, Spirit? Do you mind telling me what the surprise is for Taurus? What they don't see coming? Ooh, look at you. Passion and new beginning and feeling your feelings. Interesting. Clarify. Something about it, though, makes you feel like it's a heavy burden. I got the Emperor, which is an Aries energy. This might have been somebody you invested time and energy with. It's difficult, it's exhausting, it's burdensome, but you invested time and energy with this person. So maybe they were the third party. Others of you, this is just somebody that you know, you put hard work and effort into it. Some of you, this could literally be also about work with a partnership, because it could be a creative new project with the Emperor, because the Emperor creates empires, and you might be financially investing and busting your ass to make it happen. Something you really enjoy doing. Having the courage to ask for help to do what it is that you need to do. And you might be asking this person. They're available to you quite easily. If this is love related, it's just somebody you've been dealing with. They're just a lot of work, but there's somebody you spent a lot of time and energy, and so I think you feel like you can't let it go because you're also in love with this person. Clarify this, please. Some clarifiers, please. It's a fire energy. Somebody who hasn't stopped picking you. I told you, somebody here who's just stuck in you. It can be your third party person. I feel like you had a separation with them. They come back. I don't know why I always feel like this on and off with you and this third energy. You're trying to remove yourself from them, but they're making it hard for you. That's why there's so much work involved in this situation. What's the outcome for the week? I mean the quarter. I'm so used to doing weekly readings. What's the outcome for the quarter? Eight of Cups coming back to a family, to a commitment, to money on your home. This is where it all comes down to. This is you always going back to your family, always you going back to like making money on your home, and your situation is always there. And that is why we keep seeing this, the hard work over something that you invested a lot of energy and time in. You're not letting it go. Because this person is your empire. Your emperor. So it's like a new initiation. Yep. That's what it looks like at the end of the year. All right, I want to pull one more card for the final quarter with the Kipper and see what they have to say. Yeah, you guys are definitely changing some sort of residency. Mature man is here. I don't know, some of you might be taking care of a parent, like a father. That's that. You're definitely changing your residency. And some of you have journey here. You're traveling to go to it. So it's like not close. You have to travel. Others of you, this is somebody moving in with you. And they're coming in from far away, like abroad or something in regards to that. So some of you might have a mature man moving in with you at the end of next year. Now, can you show me, last but not least, Spirit, what do you see for Taurus moving into 2024? here. Fresh new start in love. Your only vices, Taurus, it's like you have this third energy haunting you, constantly haunting you. Because look at it. It's like you imagine here you're waiting with this 3 of Wands, that the devil's always going to come and get you. That's your energy. So you are a little bit hesitant and resistant every time you have a fresh new start in love. All right? But somebody's going to be asking you out. You are going to have a fresh new start in love, but you are going to have to make some judgment calls. And that's what you got going into 2024. All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's very different. I will see you guys on Saturday for your weeklies. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if I don't get your reading in on Saturday and it comes on Sunday, Happy New Year's. Bye, guys.